Now my eye's going to leak. Hello, Cheyenne. I'm just going to let a few more people come on. Hello, Faye. Faye, did you watch last night? We pulled a card for you too last night, even though you weren't there. It has been a strange day today, Cheyenne. I've got voices and they won't stop talking. Good thing I'm not saying that to a medical professional. Oh, yes. And as a public service announcement, don't feed the trolls. And my administrator will be in the background blocking them for us. Hello, Jessica, and hello, Amanda. So we're going to get going because I actually have people who wrote in, asked for a card, or showed up late and was not able to get a card. So just on the off chance they show up tonight, I can direct them back to the beginning of the show and they can have a look. So if you don't mind, I am going to read for all the people that are not here right tonight, and then I'll jump in starting with Cheyenne after I finish these people. So for Lynn D, who left a message, I pulled the 8 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups is about moving away from emotional situations that no longer are relevant for you, Lynn. It's like put aside, put away, take out of your atmosphere what doesn't resonate with you anymore. This could be walking away from people. It could be walking away from a situation. But the truth is, if it doesn't resonate with you, Lynn, it's time to move forward. Okay. Marie M is next. And Marie, I pulled the Devil. And this means you're not tied to anything in particular. Whatever choices you decide to make in life will be made, one, in recognition of your own ability to make the choices, your intellectual process, your research process, that type of thing, and your intuitive process. But the thing is, when you make the choice, if it still doesn't quite feel right, it's okay. You can change your choice because you're not really tied to anything in particular. Next is Christy C. And let's see, what did I pick? The 7 of Swords. Christy, this is about communication. Or is it Kirsty? Kirsty C, sorry. This is about communication. This is about writing out the information you're looking for, but it's also reading any kind of documents to make sure that you're not going into a situation, a deal of some sort that you don't have some sort of control over. And it's always important, read or weep. That's my theory when you're going into legal documents. And Patricia S., the Hangman. Take time, realign, listen to the sounds around you and listen to the vibration of your own soul. Maybe doing a little drumming wouldn't hurt you any, or playing music, because to me, when you take that time out, Patricia, and you just relax and you concentrate literally on nothing, I feel like your choices become much easier to handle and to take. Last one is Brenda. And Brenda, for you, I have picked the 2 of Pentacles, balance around money. And this is getting ready to do something new around yourself. And as the tide washes in, it brings new sand. And when it goes out, it takes all the particles that no longer need to be in your atmosphere. And here they're saying to balance yourself. So this is about balancing your chakras, balancing your money, balancing your health, and making sure you're balancing your diet. And also, if there is some money that you need to put away, Brenda, this is the time to start putting it away. Okay, so that's for everyone who's not here and couldn't make tonight. And then Cheyenne, I noticed you also said you had orbs around you today. Oh, look at this, the world. So look at, you've got all that energy around you, and this is pay attention to what is going on inside your life right now, Cheyenne. Stop and listen. Is there a message being directed to you? Are you being Do you feel like you're being pulled in one direction or in another? And really important to listen to the intuitive voices, whether they're orbs or people or whatever around you, and trusting your instinct. Now, I think it started when you fell off your horse, and it's probably going to go on for another week or so. So keep a journal. Write down what you're seeing, the impression of the orb, whether or not male or female, whether it's friendly or, well, I don't really find that many orbs unfriendly, but you could put really friendly or slightly friendly. And if it's warm, I would say they're trying to give you a message. If it's cold, they're just reaching out to say hello. Okay. So Faye, really glad you did get your message from yesterday. The Hierophant, being in control, Faye, of your own destiny. This is writing your future, not just your past, but your future. What do you want to see in your future? What is there that you haven't done that you still want to unravel? Sort of like when you used to go, I want to call it splunking, but on the horses, and you'd go out on a mystery run sort of idea. And I'm sort of feeling this, Faye, may be pulling you back around, and you may find yourself doing something similar to it, maybe not on a horse, okay? But there could be something similar that you're going to find yourself doing. So I'm going to say be open to it, because the more you're open, the richer I feel your future is going to get for you. And also, please, a little bit of looking after your health there. I don't understand why, especially in May, Faye, but just keep a really good handle on your health. Hello, Jessica, and happy Thursday. Just think, one more day, it's Friday, and then we're into the weekend. Ooh, major cards tonight. Jessica, I pulled the Moon, and this is contemplation. And this is also following a dream. This is a dream that you want, and it could be that literally you're following a dream, that you've had a dream and you're going to follow it out. Or it could even be around the idea there's something you want to do from your past, and you're finally going to follow it. And this is for Jessica H, just in case, because there is another Jessica. And to me, there is messages in the moon. There's power in the moon. I really believe in moon magic. So maybe you want to have a look at anything around moon magic. What can you cast on a full moon? Okay. Or what could you cast on a new moon? Because we all have that ability to cast. The one thing I do ask is that you ask that you are protected, you ground yourself, and you never cast anything negative. Because if you cast something negative, it's going to come back and bite you 3 times more than what you have cast. And I know from experience, it is important to be careful of how you do it, and never cast into with the wind coming at you. Turn around so the wind's going away from you. Okay. Hello, Amanda. Oh, Amanda, 6 of Wands, celebration. And look at all the orbs around you too. So this is celebration. This is news of a wedding, news of a birth. And this is also the birth of a new idea. So a lot of interesting movement coming towards you, especially spring, heading into summer. And so I'm going to say, make sure you're planting some flowers around yourself, some seeds. I actually wouldn't mind seeing you, if you do plant veggies and stuff, to do a few vegetables as well. Now that could be for the animals around you that need the vegetables, but they're also saying it doesn't hurt you any. Okay, Jessica, the other Jessica. Ooh, nice. Ace of Swords, clarity of thought, soaring above difficulties, putting your difficulties into little pockets and dealing with one difficulty at a time, not trying to take them on all at once. This is about really centering on yourself, about making sure that when you're looking at your problems, you're looking at that one problem only. Because with this card, Jessica, you're coming above your problems, and you're going to look at them and you're going to say, oh my God, how did I think that was such a major catastrophe, when in actual fact, it was a lot simpler. And Jessica, this card isn't just about new ideas, new thoughts, new beginnings, but this is also about a new relationship coming towards you. Now, it could be at the end of this next year, but I do feel like you have the bright future of a relationship. Two people coming together that will spend their life together. So to me, this would be a permanent relationship, one that is literally based on how you're feeling. Okay, Rachel, hello, honey. The star. Balance is a big thing, and making sure you're getting your fluids, and be careful of those who say one thing but mean something else. Okay, so for me, this is about a double-edged sword. It's about someone who's sort of, oh yeah, I'm right on your side, Rachel, but the truth of the matter, they're not. You're going to have to cut some strings. Okay, you're going to have to let some people go. And that's okay. But I like the fact you've got all the shiny stars around you. And this is making me think of October, strangely enough. And there may be a celebration or a birthday or something that you're supposed to partake of. You might feel a little under the weather. So I'm going to say have a nap so that you can go to it, because it seems important that you attend whatever it was. Wow. Well, Faye, I'm sorry Lily had to talk to you, but that's okay. We'll let her, since she's your daughter, and I hope everything's okay. And since you mentioned Lily's name, I'm actually going to pull a card for her. And Lily, if you happen to be watching, or your mom could tell you, you got the Fool. This is to believe in the decisions that you make, even if other people doubt your ability to make the decision or that you made the decision right, because the truth is you are following your inner voice, and it is saying, come with me, Lily, I know exactly what you want. And sometimes it does know what we want, and other times it's like a fickle friend. But in this particular case, Lily, you're making a choice, and it does feel like you've gathered all your information to make the choice. And because you've gathered the information, you're making the choice based on your true needs, not on what you think you need, but on your true needs. Hello, Kathy. Well, you found a white feather in your bed, but I think a sneaky cat pulled it off my owl dream catcher. Well, that is possible. But what if it didn't? To me, that would be a message from a loved one. But in the meantime, I've got the sun for you, Kathy. And this is let me think about what I want to say here. The sun normally represents happiness and duality, because you got two little cupids there. But what it also makes me think of is joy and embracing the idea that, like a kid, we could run around all day and never tire out and still want to keep going at night. But this is vitamin D, Kathy. But it's also the idea that go out there and have a little fun. Maybe go into your garden if you have one and do a little digging in and planting seeds. And I feel like there's a lot of healing happening for you. And you should have gotten good news by the feels of things over the last 24 hours. And they're saying to celebrate it. That's what that card really means, is celebration. Don't be afraid to celebrate, because if you hold it in and you don't celebrate it, then you're the only one losing out at the end of the day, Kathy. And strangely enough, Kathy, if you feel lucky, I'm going to say buy a lottery ticket. Who knows? Maybe you're going to celebrate something even bigger. And no guarantee there. I'm just saying that if you feel lucky, go ahead and buy a ticket. I know you loved riding your horses, Faye. And oh, is that what it was? Caching. Okay, well, do it with your card, because I feel like there's something out there for you to find, Faye. Something, and maybe it's partly being outside, but I also think it's that sense of adventure. Oh, okay, Amanda. Why do you keep seeds in your freezer? I'm going to guess that's sort of like putting, what do I put in my freezer that it keeps? Coffee. I keep coffee in my freezer. You've been trying to get Donnie to build your garden, but we did plant some gingers a few weeks ago, said the girl. We'll send you a picture. Oh, that would be fantastic if you send me a picture. And since you mentioned Donnie, by name, I am going to pull a card for him. Oh, nice. Ace of Pentacles. Hey, Donnie, there's the road for building. Look at all those flowers around you. So I would tell you he's probably slowly going to get the building, but you're probably looking more around the middle of May, possibly into June. So you might not actually get a lot planted, but I would say use some pots and tell Donnie that there's good luck, good fortune, and there's happiness coming towards him. Something he's been looking for a while, because his road's been really rocky and stormy, and this road says that it's going to smooth out for him. Hello, Kathy. You're welcome, Rachel, and Amanda, you're welcome. Hi, Tracy. Hello, Shiraz. And let's see, Kathy, I have for you the 6 of Coins, celebration around money. And this is organizing, rearranging, financially planning for your future, Kathy. And there's money coming towards you a little bit, not a whole bunch of it, but a little bit. And the other portion of that is that it feels that when you look at your future, instead of going, oh, woe is me, I'm going to be poor, you need to be looking at, yeah, let's celebrate because I feel rich. So I'm going to say change your thought pattern. And even though I think most of the time you're a very optimistic person, I would say we need to up the field a little bit. And I can honestly say that because I am probably one of the most optimistic persons in the world that I know of. And every now and then I have days like today where I think, crap, what am I doing? So it is important to every now and then reevaluate our mindset. Okay, well, Lily, that's okay, because basically it was, they said that whatever decision you were going to make inside your life, you're basing it on intuition, on knowledge, and that even though people don't or will not believe that you're making the right choice, you're actually making the right choice. Oh my God, I can't believe I remembered it, but you weren't that far ago. So that's basically what I pulled. Okay, Rachel, you're welcome. And Tracy, hello, we missed you last night, but we still pulled your card. You got the death card here. And remember, death is not dying. Death is new starts, new beginnings. And I think you've had the death card a couple of times now. And this is a new idea coming about you. It's like the ether or the fuzz is lifting, and all of a sudden these bright ideas are coming into your head. And by the way, you should get your eyes checked. And these ideas are coming into your head, and it's like, wow, I didn't think I could do it that way. And you're shifting and changing. This is also a new relationship coming towards you. So they're saying, be open, be prepared. And I like the fact that they have, it is a rose. So you are in wild rose country. So I would tell you that you're in the right place at the right time. And that even if you thought of, pulling stakes and moving somewhere else, they're saying you're good right where you are at this particular time in your life. But you will be moving, Tracy. There will be a shift or a move around you, probably towards December, January, February of next year, and you are going to move. But you're still going to be in the wild rose country, or you're going to be on a street called Rose, something to that effect. Kathy, numbers. Just give me 1 second. Okay. And before I do numbers, what I'm going to do, and Lily, you're welcome, is for Mr. Khan. We're going to pull a card for you. One I like, that is. Yeah. Okay. We'll get there. Wow. Okay. You got some deep, dark thinking to do there, Mr. Khan. The lots of swords I pulled and I wasn't feeling the right vibration, but because 4 swords came up in a row, there's communication, there's talking, there's decision making for you. But at the end of the day, there's celebration for you as well. So some good news coming towards you, and it's being open to the concept of new news. And I feel like you're sort of juggling something. It's like, It's like an hourglass, but the difference here is I can pour from one item to the next item. It's like mixing ingredients, figure eight. Okay, so whatever it is you're putting out there, remember, you put it out, it comes back. You put it out, it comes back. So be careful of what you're putting out there. Make sure you think it out, you know exactly what you're talking about, because if you don't pay attention to it, you might be bringing back something you don't want. Well, Kathy, I'm glad. Thank you. And it was good news, and I called it. Okay, well, congratulations. And Amanda, so they do not go bad. The couple I sit with has a horticulture teacher, and he said to put them in the freezer. Oh, okay. You're welcome. Everyone, Lily, Tracy, and Mr. Khan, you're all welcome. Now, let's go back to Kathy. She asked for numbers, and strangely enough, I don't have my nice little book here, but I do have a little pad of paper, and I must have known I was going to need it tonight. So, Kathy, bear with me. I see. I have to do figures in my head because I'm not, wait, that's an 8. I'm not as good as I'd like to be. 28. Hope you got a pen and paper, because I'm not repeating them, Kathy. I can see you're running for a piece of paper and a pen. Okay. 28, 31, 12, 37, 2, and 49. There you go, Kathy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 numbers. See how they work for you. So I'm going to wait a few more minutes, see if anyone else comes on. You'll pay more attention. Well, sometimes it pays to pay a little more attention. And I'll just say, like today, I sent out an email and I read it, but I totally missed something on it. And I had to try to call it back, and it went too long. So anyways, I put it in my mistake pile. I will not make this mistake again, and I probably will, but it's really important. So just have a real close look and pay attention to what you're doing. I feel like you got, Mr. Khan, you got some sort of promotion or opportunity around yourself to move. So I would definitely say there is a possibility around you. Thank you, Amanda, for taking those numbers down for your mom. So, yeah, but I'm an A personality, and then when I screw up like that, it just drives me nuts. Yet here, I'm okay. So it gives me an idea that this is really the best job for me. Okay, since I gave Kathy numbers, if there's anyone else who wants numbers, please say below, and I will work my way through them and give you numbers. Might as well. Okay, just hold on, Mr. Khan. Okay, I'm doing one, then I'll jump to the other. Okay, so Mr. Khan, 29, 18, 47, 10, 10, 10, 10. 31 and 4. So, Mr. Khan, there's yours. And because we also have the Lotto Max, you could also pick number 1.
Kathy would like a Powerball number.
Yeah, I'll get there. I don't know what a Powerball number is, so you'll have to explain that to me. Okay. Kathy Coleman, for you. 18, 9, 7. Just a minute. It's going to take me a minute to do my math as I'm looking at your name. Okay. 25, Kathy, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. And 3. Okay, Faye, for you, numbers. Just a minute. 7, 17, 15, 22, 4, and 46. And 41. Okay, Faye. Okay. Your numbers are a little higher, Kathy, so you can go look and see. Moxie, hi. Okay, let's pull a card for you. Temperance. Be patient. Things are coming towards you. They're going to come at you slowly, but they are going to get towards you. And as you move forward, remember that how you deal with situations is going to be really important inside of your life. It's really going to be breathe in and exhale and make your decision. Do not be rash in the process of making your decision. Take your time. Lily, my twin sister Kathy and I often have one particular dream of a strange house that we feel incredibly uncomfortable in, especially in a basement area. We even complete each other's sentence about this dream. Probably a past life. I would say someone died in it, and that you two are picking up on that. And you could ask the dream to stop, both of you. Okay. It's really going to be up to the two of you to get the dream to stop. Basically, what you do is you literally see the Ghostbuster thing, the circle with the line through it, and saying no more for this dream. But I do understand having those dreams. It's normally past life, and when you feel like, when you talk about it, my stomach's upset, which means normally someone died and it was a violent death. Okay, and for Kathy, you can let her know I picked the High Priestess, and this is contemplation for herself, but it's also nurturing herself. I feel as though she needs to take time out and to really look after her health right now. And when she's making decisions, they got to be coming from her soul, from the very deep place inside of herself, because it really feels important that she's listening to her intuitive voice, not to all the voices that are out here telling her what she should do, but to what the voice inside of her is telling her what she should do. Okay. And because you two are twins, both of you try these. 33, 7, 21, 49, 16, 42. And for a super 7, the extra number is a 3. Okay, so who is this Darcy to look out for herself?
Thank you.
If you see anything coming from a Darcy, it's my administrator. Oh, okay. Kathy, you're both welcome. And Amanda. That would be nice. I'd like 10% of your win really, really big. Okay, that's all. Just enough. Keep the wolves at the door away. Okay, Amanda, I used to have this dream about running down a spiral staircase and it would get darker and darker. I always felt like something was chasing me. Yeah, an ex-husband was chasing you. He reminds me very much of, well, I actually think his name was Brett. But he reminds me of like a person who hunted and he's used to following a prey. And I feel like you get to the bottom of the stairs, but I don't see anything after that. But I do feel like you're going to be okay. Okay. No, I'll take 10%. That's it, Mr. Khan. I just need enough to keep the wolves away from the door. That's all. Hello, Julie from Canada. How are you? Okay, so I am going to pull you a card. And thank you for being on the show. I don't think you have been before. Nice. Ace of Wands. And I got a lot of goosebumps, so I'm not sure if it's your grandmother on your mom's side or your dad's side that's here right now. And first of all, I'm raining down kisses on you, Julie. And the other thing is this new starts, new beginnings. Okay. And well, thank you, Kathy. And this is all about you starting something new. You could be starting a business. You could be starting a new job. You could be starting a whole new life. And look at all that light and the directional path that they're putting out there for you. And it just feels that there's wonderful things coming towards you, Julie, and be open, because the more you're open to receiving, the more gifts you will receive. Well, thank you, Mr. Khan. And Amanda, both my ex's name was Greg. Oh, absolutely. I'm a firm believer that everyone we pull towards us in this lifetime, Amanda, we have met somewhere else. And sometimes we get to know them. Other times we stay as far away from them as humanly possible. And sometimes we make mistakes by going out with them. Done a couple of those. And so the thing is that we can remove that energy so that we never have to be with them in another lifetime. And that's the one where you take a picture of them, you put a thread over a chopping block, their picture on one side, you on the other, and you snip it, or you use the egg trick. Well, I'm glad you like that, Julie. So while we're sitting here and I'm giving people a few more minutes, just in case anyone else pops in at the last minute, anyone else? Oh, Amanda, I was going to do numbers for you and Donnie. Okay, Amanda, these are for you and Donnie. 41, 15, 10, 17, 37, I don't know how high you go in numbers, but can you use a 55? And if not 55, make it 1. Okay? See how those numbers work for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And number 7, in case I didn't say it too. Okay? Amanda, that's for both you and Donnie. Hello, Margaret. See, I knew to wait around. I knew people. And Lynn. Hello, Lynn. Um, Margaret, I pulled the 7 of coins. This is an investment idea or project that you are going to look at. And as you look at it, Margaret, it's really important to weigh the outcome or the possibility of the outcome around you. This is making money, but it's also be careful and don't be foolish as you make money. Know what you're doing as you're placing your money. Sort of like being at a roulette table. You got red and black, and you got on the line, off the line, and then you actually have numbers. And to me, the idea of that is that red or black is a safe bet because it's going to come out one or the other. Very seldom there's no color. All the other ones are taking chances. So, Margaret, be careful. Lay it out carefully. And I really feel I'm also supposed to tell you that you've got someone, I don't know if it's a son, but a younger person around you, spirit-wise, who's doing a really good job looking after you. Okay, Margaret? Lynn, hello. So I pulled the Emperor for you. And thank you, Faye. And the Emperor says to me, stand still and listen. The truth is about to be revealed to you, and are you prepared to hear the truth? Because if you are, your life will change. But in the process of changing, this to me is a good change. It's a change that brings enlightenment. It's a change that makes you feel lighter. And this could be around a relationship. It could be around a job. It could be around a home. So they're just saying, be open, stand still and listen. Hi, Sandra. And thank you, Faye, for letting me know. And Sandra, I have the 7 of Cups, and I like this card because this is about celebration. This is hidden secrets. And with hidden secrets, you never quite know what's going to be revealed about you, about people around you. Okay, come on, let's all be honest. Gossip is good. Okay, not vicious gossip, but the kind of fun gossip. It is good. And I don't care if anyone says they don't do it. I know most people do it, whether they realize it or not. And they are saying here that there's a little gossip coming your way, probably nothing that's malicious because it seems funny. It's sort of like it's also coming right out of the mouth of the babe that it happened to. And they're saying that when you hear it, there's this overwhelming response to laugh yourself silly. And they're saying it's okay because the person wouldn't be telling you it if they didn't think it was silly themselves. And it's something that happened. And they sort of were a little embarrassed at the beginning, but at the end of the day, they're going, oh my God, I can't believe I got that upset up or worked up about it. So they're saying just to be there, to listen, to be their friend. But this is nice surprises, Sandra, coming towards you as well. Pleasant little surprises. Oh, sorry, Lynn. That was for Lynn, right? Or was that for Sandra? That was for Sandra. Sorry. Sometimes I get a little confused. It's the gray hair. Someone told me I don't have to use the blonde excuse anymore. I can use the age excuse now. So I'm sticking to that one today. Okay. And I'm glad you liked that, Margaret. It is possible, but I think the past life person, his name was Brett, not the person in this lifetime, Amanda. All right. How about 2 more minutes? If no one else comes on, we'll give it a good night and hope you all have a fantastic weekend. I have a long weekend. I get Monday off. And then the next weekend, I get 4 days off. And the weekend after that, I get 3 days off. I mean, life couldn't get better. Well, it could, but right now it's pretty good. So now, there is something I learned just recently. I actually pulled a card for myself, so I want to share this. And I've been feeling a little off. Not like sick off, just off, like the round peg isn't fitting in the square hole sort of off. And I thought, okay, I'll pull myself a card. I'll see what it has to say. And basically what it said to me was, you're happy with the way your life is. You're not happy where you live. But make the most of what you have. And what was interesting is that was the most appropriate card. And literally, I didn't actually pull the card. I was shuffling the deck because after I use my deck, I always shuffle them to move all the energy from anyone I've used them with. And this card literally flew out of the deck, hit the floor, and I thought, okay, let's have a look at it. And so sometimes if we stop and listen to everything that's going around us, we can actually pinpoint what is wrong. I mean, I knew that was the problem, but I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to hear myself voice it out loud. And when I did, it made the world a difference. It actually makes it a lot easier to get through a day when you realize this is what's wrong. Now, what can I do to change it? And our idea of changing the situation was cleaning the carpet and moving the furniture around. And you know what? It made the world a difference. It opened the place up a little bit more. So I'm going to challenge all of us to take a moment when we feel that pressure that things aren't working the way we think they're going to, that we take a moment, breathe in and exhale. And as you exhale, pull the information from the universe. And the first thing to come into your thoughts is what you should be working on. Good, bad, or ugly, because that's really how life truly is. And my best part is I love the fact that it's really good most of the time. So everyone's allowed to have a bad day, but maybe only take 5 minutes to have that bad day and throw the rest of it away and say, let's improve it. Well, a little over that 2-minute mark, but wanted to give anyone else a chance to ask questions or show up. So I am going, oh, wait, we should pull Penelope a card. So this is what we're going to do. Everyone who's on, I'm going to say, pull the card, and I want you all to write a little message to Penelope and tell her what you think you feel or see in the card. So here we go. It'll only take you a minute. One word is good enough. And this is the Chariot. And this is for Penelope, so that, let's give her a different opinion besides my own. So feel free, just put it in the bottom. In the meantime, Penelope, movement. Be willing to charge forward and know that when you do so, you are going in the right direction. Be strong, have faith, and love will always find the way. And I don't mean that you're going to find a lover. I mean love finds the way. All right, everyone. On that note, very good. Racing, absolutely. Happiness, yes. Peace within. So far, you guys are doing great for Penelope. And I will leave you all to putting down anyone else who wants to. But in the meantime, may love, joy, peace, and happiness find you all in mysterious ways. And maybe next Thursday, what I'm going to do is pull a card and you guys get to tell me what the message is for the person we're pulling the card on Thursday next week. So let's give that a shot. So practice up your meditation so those answers come like that. Have a wonderful weekend. And we will see you possibly over the weekend. You never know with me. I might just pop in. Okay. Good night, everyone. Blessed be.